Now let us find out the minimum number of teeth on the pinion in order to avoid interference. See, this derivation is important because we always want to avoid interference. We have to check for the maximum possible addendum length. So this is very important. Here I have drawn the same figure that we have drawn here, but I have made this PL extended up to end point. Earlier it was below this end point. In the previous lecture the L point was below this end point, but to make it clear for you, let us look into this length. These are the three circles. This is the root circle, this is the pitch circle, and this is the addendum circle of pinion. Whereas this is the root circle, this is the pitch circle, and this is the addendum circle of gear. Interference is up to this point, end point. Like the L point cannot exceed this end point. So we have this limit, we have this check over here that the maximum addendum length should be O1N, and this is what we want to find out, ki what will be the value of O1N. To O1N, there are two ways. First is if we are given with O1M and MN distance, or we can directly find it through the triangular, the direction, the side of the triangles method, which is like O1N square is equal to O1P, this one, O1P square plus Pn square, and the angle between these two, that is angle between O1Pn, and which is the pitch pressure angle of obliquity. Correct. So rest all the things are same. That is, let small t be number of teeth of pinion, capital T be number of teeth of gear. We have module which will be equal to both of them. Then we have the gear ratio. The gear ratio G is given by either capital T by small t or the capital R by small r. This is the gear ratio. This is the module, number of teeth of the gear, number of teeth of the pinion. And we have one more thing, that is phi, that is pressure angle. Rest is all easy. It is very easy to understand now. Now, from triangle O1PN, we are talking about this triangle. Correct? From triangle O1PN, we have O1N square is equal to O1P square, first side square, plus PN square minus 2 into O1P one side into PN the other side into the angle between the cosine of angle between O1PN, right? Then we have with O1PN, what will be this O1PN? It is very important to understand. This is phi, this is 90, correct? This will be 90 plus phi, external angle. ठीक? So we have O1P. अब O1P पिनियन से है, तो वी हैव R square, small r square, and PN is a part of capital R, right? So we have plus R square sine square phi plus, sorry, it should be minus 2R capital R cos of 90 plus phi. Cos of 90 plus phi. Cos of 90 plus phi is sine of phi, minus sign of phi, which will eventually give you this as plus. So we will have r square plus capital R square sine square phi plus 2 capital R small r capital R small r. What is Pn over here? We have Pn is r square phi. तो यहाँ पे we will be having sine phi also, right? So it will be 2r small r capital R then sine square phi, because this is minus sine phi, तो यहाँ से minus आ जाएगा, we will get plus, and we also have the sine phi, so it will be sine square phi. Now we have to just arrange it and solve it. We want to express, we want to get an expression which is a little smaller one, right? So for that we are going to take r square common over here. The key rule is that if we are talking about pinion, then we have to take the small r, and when we will be talking about the wheel, we will take out the capital R. So this is r square, this will be 1 plus r square upon r square sine square phi plus 2r upon small r sine square phi. This is the expression. Now we can take out sine square also between these two, right? So we will get r square 1 plus, एक चीज और कर सकते हैं, we have r by r, we have r square by r, so we are going to take it as r by r common over here. We will get r by r over here, and we are going to take sine phi also out, so we will get r by r plus 2 sine square phi, and it is the expression that is needed. This is the expression. This is O1n square. This is O1n square, the entire length. Now, limiting addendum of pinion क्या है? It is O1n. Therefore, अब O1n ही है, तो we have already have O1n square, तो O1n is the under root of this expression. So we have O1n as under root small r square plus 1 plus r by r by r plus 2 साइन स्क्वायर phi निकल आएगा बाहर. r स्क्वायर है तो यहाँ पे r आ जाएगा बाहर. द एक्सप्रेशन विल बी मच स्मॉलर नाउ, विच विल बी इक्वल टू O1n इज इक्वल टू r, बाकी अंडर रूट 1 प्लस कैपिटल R अपॉन स्मॉल r, कैपिटल R अपॉन स्मॉल r प्लस 2 sine square phi. This is the limiting radius, and this r can be transferred to in terms of teeth, like r can be written as mt by 2 and r can be replaced by t directly. ऊपर नीचे है तो कट जाएगा, तो the entire thing will be written as we can write it as, दिस कैन बी इजीली रिटन एज mt, मॉड्यूल आया बीच में, mt by 2, एक ये हो गया. फिर क्योंकि वो रेशियो mm कट जाएगा एंड 2 भी कट जाएगा, तो द थिंग विल रिमेन सेम. 1 प्लस t by t, देन t by t स्मॉल t ऑब्वियसली, प्लस 2 साइन स्क्वायर 5. sin square phi. We know that addendum distance is some fraction AP into module. Actually, what is this? Let us understand this. We have studied in machine designing that it depends on the module. It is usually 1.125 or 1.25 times of the module. So that fraction is taken as AP over here, small AP. Right? AP is the fraction by which the standard addendum of one module for the pinion should be multiplied. And the value of and the distance of addendum या addendum length क्या है? Addendum length is O1N minus O1P. मतलब addendum length जो है वो क्या होगी? This is the addendum circle and this is the pitch circle. The distance is this. The addendum length will be, इसकी रेडियस हमारे पास है O1P और इसकी हमने ले रखा है that is O1N. So the addendum length will be O1N minus O1P. अब हमें ये पता है कि इट इज AP टाइम्स मॉड्यूल और ये डिस्टेंस ही जो है वो फ्रैक्शन के बराबर है. तो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू इज वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू सब्स्टिट्यूट द डिफरेंट वैल्यूज. दिस इज AP इंटू M. ये हो गया हमारा एडेंडम डिस्टेंस. एडेंडम डिस्टेंस क्या है? O1N माइनस O1P. तो दैट विल बी O1N हमने अभी निकाला था MT/2 1 प्लस कैपिटल T अपॉन स्मॉल t, कैपिटल T अपॉन स्मॉल t प्लस 2 साइन स्क्वायर ऑफ फाई. ये हमारा O1N था और हमारा O1P जो है वो पिच सर्कल है. तो दैट इज MT/2. रेडियस डायरेक्टली हम ले रहे हैं MT/2. अब यहाँ पे MT है, MT/2 यहाँ पे MT है, हम दोनों को कॉमन ले लेंगे तो वी विल गेट MT/2 एज कॉमन. देन वी हैव अंडर रूट वाला पार्ट 1 प्लस T अपॉन T, कैपिटल T अपॉन T प्लस 2 साइन स्क्वायर फाई. ये तो हो गया एक वाला पार्ट माइनस 1. हमने MT भी कॉमन ले लिया ना. तो दिस इज द एक्सप्रेशन. अब हमें AP फाइंड आउट करना है. एक्चुअली वी वांट टू फाइंड इज T. तो दैट इज 2 टाइम्स AP इंटू M अपॉन द रेस्ट एवरीथिंग डिवाइडेड बाय दैट. तो वी कैन डायरेक्टली राइट द एक्सप्रेशन एज, पहले तो हम M से M काट देते हैं, M का रूल उतना नहीं होगा. तो वी हैव T एस, अब देखो T लेना है तो 2 को इससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, बाकी पूरे एक्सप्रेशन को हम नीचे डिवाइड कर देंगे. दैट इज क्वाइट सिंपल. तो वी हैव 2 टाइम्स AP अपॉन, इस पूरे एक्सप्रेशन को नीचे रख रहे हैं, अंडर रूट 1 प्लस कैपिटल T अपॉन T, कैपिटल T अपॉन T प्लस 2 साइन स्क्वायर फाई माइनस 1. ये पूरा जाएगा अंडर रूट में, है ना. दिस इज द नंबर ऑफ टीथ टू अवॉइड इंटरफेरेंस इन पिनियन. अब वी हैव दिस T/T. वी कैन ऑल्सो राइट इट इन टर्म्स ऑफ द गियर रेशियो. इन टर्म्स ऑफ गियर रेशियो, यहाँ T/T को हम रिप्लेस करेंगे गियर रेशियो को. कैपिटल T बाय स्मॉल t गिव्स यू द एग्जैक्ट गियर ट्रेन रेशियो, राइट. तो वी हैव T इज इक्वल टू 2 टाइम्स AP, दिस इज स्मॉल AP अपॉन 1 प्लस G प्लस 2 साइन स्क्वायर फाई. ये हो गया एक तरफ माइनस 1 और इसको ब्रैकेट में रखेंगे. This is the expression required for the minimum number of teeth of pinion in order to avoid interference. Exactly same तरीके से we can find out the minimum number of teeth on wheel in order to avoid interference. वैसे भी एग्जाम में कुछ भी पूछ लेते हैं, like they can ask you for opinion or for the gear, but the procedure remains same. The only difference will be यहाँ पे जैसे G और G+2 है, वहाँ पे ये रेशियो उल्टा होगा and it will be 1/G bracket 1/G+2 into the rest everything will be same. It is equal in terms of like it is same as that of pinion, but the expression gets little change because of the gear ratio, right? Chalo. Next we will be doing this only, and you are supposed to do the question on this because ये derivation और इसके numerical are very crucial in terms of exam point of view, क्योंकि सबसे scoring आता है and it is very easy, like it is simple to obtain. The only difference will be like they sometimes actually what do they ask generally? They ask for this angle, the angle at which the interference will occur, or the angle at which the interference is obtained, yeah, interference is seen. So we have to find this angle. Either this angle is not given or we have to find this t. Gear ratio always दिया रहता है क्योंकि gear ratio के बगैर हम ये solve नहीं कर सकते. And we have some other expression also, like we have rack and pinion arrangement also for this. We have many things that can be done from this expression, but this is the core expression that we are talking about.